Welcome to Sweet Tea and Roses, and welcome back for the second video in Christmas in July 2022 project. Everyone that is in the collaboration will be in the description below. So thank you again, Teri and Lisa, for inviting me to join. So this has been really a lot of fun, and trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to do has been kind of fun too. What we're doing, let's see, last week we made an altered fall folder, and I thought it would be really cool to use to hold all of your Christmas projects, Christmas ephemera, all that, like especially if you're a journaler. I always make all these projects and then I can't find them when it's time. But that's just me, kind of chaotic in my craft room. But I thought this would be a fun way to keep up with all of the Christmas ephemera that you make. And you could just pull it out and use it for your journal or whatever. But also, after Christmas, when you take down your Christmas cards, it would be a really cool way to store all of your Christmas cards, maybe put the year on the back or whatever. So the first thing we're going to do is make some tags. I have a real eclectic mix of everything. I'm not buying anything for this. I've got a tote, a box, and, well, 2 boxes of Christmas that I've had for years. So I'm just pulling and using what I have. These I got, I can't remember, 2, maybe 3 years ago from My Porch Prints. So I love digitals. I just like to kind of foo-foo them up a little bit sometimes. So I thought that would be a fun thing to do. I cut this one out. I cut the 2 out, and then this bottom I cut off because I'm going to sew it. I don't need the little flaps there. So we're going to do away with those. And also, I've already used my Uhu, and I don't like it white on the back, so I used just some coffee dyed paper and put it on the back for some journaling maybe. I just used, like I said, just a glue stick, since I am going to sew it. It's not a big deal. The receipt bottom here. And we're going to use it as a pocket. So I dug in and broke out. This one is one of my older stamps, but I just love it. I think it's, the font is really pretty. It just says Merry Christmas. And I'm going to do like a small little, I think, a collage on there and then sew it on. So I'm also going to use some archival ink. So this one is coffee. Let's see how well it shows up. Because this is material, we're gonna, or fabric. I didn't even see if I was straight. Uh-oh. Good enough. Because I didn't want it to run or anything. These are handmade items, so perfection is not something you're going to get. Not that you want it sloppy. being a little bit off is not going to worry me any. And I like real tatty. Well, for goodness sakes. There we go. Cute. And I have some red ticking over here. And I also have some vintage. Oh, I think I like this one better. Let's see if it'll tear. Yep. Yep. I like the smaller stripes. The ticking is newer and thicker and bigger stripes. And now I just play, honestly. And where's my cheesecloth? I like that added. And it was right here. So I was ready. I thought, there it is. Haha. This is coffee or tea dyed, I'm not sure. So, how funny does it feel getting ready for Christmas in the heat like this? But it's kind of good because I never actually finish my Christmas projects. So this is kind of fun. And we're going to put this on like a pocket here. Do some stitching, so I won't make you watch that. I'll be right back. Okay, so those are sewn. I went ahead and did this one. This one's pretty finished except for the topper. And I did the back with same as the other, coffee dyed paper, and did some sewing, and we have to make a little collage or something for this one, so we'll make it easy. Here's something that says sorting his mail, so since it's Santa, and come on. Ratty it up. Let's see, what else needs to be on there? I kind of like that. So I'm going to do a little stitch through that. See how easy it is? Now all we have to do is put some little toppers on them and we're good to go. Look at that. Cute, cute. Fabri-Tac. And let's see. Here was a ruffle that I had made. Wonder what that would look like. Just packing paper with lace on it and ruffled up. Actually, I think that makes a cute little topper. And I'm going to put a little stitch through here. There we go. So that one we need to put in here, and now we need a topper for this one. Something different. Those reds really do match. They don't look like it on here, but they do. Let's see. Ooh, now you can really see my mess. We can do that, or I have a little piece of snippet here that might be cute. Yep, I kind of like that. Now if I can hold it straight and put a stitch through it, that would be amazing. Uh-oh. Oh, of course. I will fix that off camera. So we also have, these were some Artie May's digitals, and I love to use these. And it still goes with our little traditional colors that we wanted to use. Okay, I rescued this one from the sewing machine. So these two are finished, and found a sack because I love these. You can add these to your gifts and slide a card in there, or you could have a small gift. They're just cute as can be. Let's see. Let me chop about right there. This is just one of those, I don't know, I'll call them bakery bags. And it's been coffee dyed, tea dyed, some kind of dyed. Don't throw that away. We might can use it. So that will sit there. Now we've got to build up from there. What do we want to do? This is the Santa Claus, so let's see. I don't like that. Actually, kind of like him best. So I guess we're going to go with him. I didn't think he would look good, but I like him best. It's getting kind of late, so excuse my voice. Strings from the glue. Looks like he's coming out of the page. Okay, I did a little stitching around. There you go. This one's going to be just a really simple little bag, but I still think it's really cute. And if we had time, we could do a little lace cluster or all kinds of things to it. But even simple, I think it's adorable. So what do we want to do now? Let's see. There we go. We can do a quick and easy tag after I find my paper. Let's see. My Uhu blue stick has lost its blue coloring. And I just opened it. Goodness. Come on. There we go. Oh, excuse me. She's a cutie. She is too with her tree. And I don't remember if I told you on this one or on the last video, a lot of these images, like the littles here, things like that, those, the little vintage images are from Dreams Etc. Dreams with a Z. And something simple like that is just cute. Nope, I don't like that. Here we go. So have you gotten it inspired with everybody's Christmas in July? Have you gone through and pulled out all your stuff yet? We just did some fun stitching all the way around it and stitched that. So now I think I might add this. It was just a cutout in some of these. I think it needed a little something down at the bottom there. Well, okay. Must have left that open too long. I'm really bad about that. I swear, I think I waste half my glues while I'm crafting. I forget to shut them back. And we could do some fun sequins. On her little cap. That is, if I can grab them. These are tiny. Might be a little bit more trouble than it's worth, but they're cute. You really can't see them on there, can you? But they're really cute. And on this one, do we need a topper, do you think? Are we good? Oh, I wish I could hear y'all speaking to me. I kind of like it is, I think. I think we'll leave it. And there we are. This is another one of her digitals, and I thought it would be fun. So I cut it out. They come like this, and I cut it out. So we're going to put it together. I think this would be really cute to put your child's or whomever's little Santa wish list in. Our letter to Santa. I don't even know if I was in frame when I was doing that. My chair keeps sliding back, pushing me away. Okay. Here we go. I think I want to add a little bit to the back here too. It's just too white. And I have also before on these still lined them with coffee dyed paper. Let's see, we need to make that match. And do a little bit of decorating on the front here. Okay, that one's big, so we'll go on the back. get her inked up where we can see her. And I also want to ink up around this one. Quickly. And we'll do a little inking on this one for the back. I think on the next video, we are probably going to continue with maybe, can't promise, clusters and altered paper clips. Oh, she is too cute, but oh my goodness, that is got to have something in the back. I have some burlap. That's too much. Let's just do regular old cheesecloth. I know I keep them in business, don't I? I think. Because I think, just look though, that makes such a huge difference. Here we go. Keep those. You never know. Well, I should have done it on her and not this. Duh. And I know I didn't need that big old glob, but I didn't want to pull it anymore. There we go. And I want this over here also. Somehow. I just think it's pretty. Can't tell which way it goes. Huh. And on the back, we'll add another one. Zhuzh up the back some, at least a little. And there we go. That is ready for our letter to Santa. And I also think it would be cute stamp. There we go. I hope to see you back for week 3. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were inspired a little bit to pull out your stash of Christmas and start working. Let me know how you liked everything. Let me know what you're doing in your own craft room, and I will see you soon. Have a great week. Bye.